He got his start at the Second City Improv Theater in Chicago. You might have seen him on MTV. Fucking Joe Anderson, everyone.
And I know it's a little late for this, but if you guys have cell phones, it'd be great if you would put them on like vibrate or manner mode or silent. That'd be wonderful, especially in our VIP section here. And we gotta ask now because everyone's got cell phones, so everywhere we go we have to ask at clubs and stuff. Because it used to just be, business people and drug dealers. But everyone's gotta know. Don't worry, they still have them if that's something important to you. But even like little kids have cell phones now, right? Like you'll see like little elementary school kids with cooler phones than you. Like they're messing with their like, I don't know, their like playground app or something. But I hear this, and it used to be like you'd be pushing your buddy at the playground, you'd be like pushing your friend on the merry-go-round. Not a care in the world before cell phones, just having a good time with your friend, right? Now it's different, right? Now it's like, oh, hold on a second, I gotta take that. Hey, no, I'm pushing my buddy Mike on the merry-go-round. On the merry-go-round. It's kind of like a round metal plate, I guess. It goes around when I push it. No, he's still going. I gave it a pretty good push before I picked up. No, I think it's probably more fun than I make it sound. We're probably going the slide next. The slide. It's kind of like a ladder, but one side's smooth. No, it doesn't hurt. You go down the smooth side. Can I just draw you a picture of all this stuff and tell you about recess when I get home? Okay, thanks, dude. It's my neighbor Kevin. He's homeschooled, so. You gotta walk him through the social interactions, right? Like it gets cold here though, right? Like it gets really cold. Okay, I mean, because in Michigan, of course, I'm used to winter too, but I hate when it gets crazy cold, because when it's like dead of winter cold, it's that bitter, awful, just awful cold. The cold where you wake up in the morning and you're like, should I get out of bed? Or should I kill myself? And then you go through your whole day kind of second-guessing your choice. So I'm glad things are warming up. That's a good change for me. I like this giant chapel. These big, like, window shutters. I've never seen those, like, that big. This is like one of those rooms that they shoot a vampire movie in. And those would all, like, spring open and all the vampires would burn and you... I like this idea. I like it. But yeah, and as soon as you get like a little bit older than any other group of people, then you kind of criticize how they're doing things, right? Because they're doing them differently. And that, like, equates with wrong. But I've been catching myself being judgmental of the way kids do things that probably don't matter that much. Like, I'm not kidding, I was walking to get breakfast and there's kids out on the playground and we're walking past this elementary school. Kids are out playing and me and my buddy stop and we're watching the kids on the playground and it wasn't creepy. There's a sign that said we can do it. And we're watching them and for some reason I'm just feeling really judgmental. I don't know why. We're watching my buddy standing here and we're just watching these kids. Look at that kid play. That kid sucks at playing. What is he doing with his arms? Oh, is that stick supposed to be a sword? He didn't even sharpen it. You just sharpen it on the sidewalk, it becomes a sword. Kid can't do fantasy. Oh, he's getting on the swings, this should be good. He's not using his legs at all. You should. You got a pump, kid! And then you pull him back on the return. This kid can't swing to save his life, right? And maybe that's because, like, guys and girls are judgmental in different ways. Maybe guys attack that in that way. But, because guys and girls are different, that's not remotely groundbreaking, I know, but it's true. And one way that we're different that's really funny to me is our towels. Girls, by a show of hands, how many of you have at least 2 bath towels? Well, you've got at least 2 towels that you rotate through. Okay, yeah, okay, all of you, good, thank you. Now, how many of you, you wash your bath towel regularly, but like you include that in the cycle, that's important to do that? Okay, we don't do that. And not only do we not always do that, we don't really understand why you do. Okay? Because as far as we're concerned, we're like, you only use that towel when you're clean. So you don't need to wash it. Yeah. And if you really want to be in the mindset of like a gross guy, when we've taken a shower and we're clean and the water's still on us, when we use our towel, we kind of feel like washing it. Like scrub, right? This isn't towel related, it's just laundry. I had a roommate my sophomore year named Todd, and I guess he was like way better off financially than I thought he was, because every couple of weeks he'd get a box of clothes in the mail. And I'd see him like unfolding shirts and hanging up shirts. One week he's unfolding a shirt, and I said, Todd, don't you already have a shirt just like that? And he said, no, I just had that one. I just got it back. It was dirty. Put it together. That's right. He was mailing his dirty laundry home. And his mom or whoever was washing it, drying it, folding it up, boxing it up, and shipping it back to him. The whole year. If I ever mailed some of my dirty laundry home to my mom, she'd mail me some of hers back. Right? All right, another way that we're different, a big way we're different, right? Babies. You can have them. This is fine. We realize we kind of got to pass on that. But also, girls really care how much babies weigh, right? Like, that's important. Like decimal point specific. And we think they're precious miracles, we just don't need that much specificity, right? So like, a friend of mine was having a baby, she was pregnant, and she said, when I have the baby, should I call you to tell you how much it weighs? No. No, why would you? Unless are you expecting it to be weird? I guess if it weighs something weird, call me. Like if your baby makes it out, but it only weighs nothing, that's awesome. Some kind of like ghost baby, I guess. I don't know any. Or if it actually makes it out 30 pounds. Email me the video. Just like Jimmy, I like zombie movies.